Hello, hey, back again, ladies and gentlemen. Part 3 of G-TEC building, making the Coatrack with G-TEC. So, following on from the previous 2 episodes, if you remember, we did the preparation and then we sanded and routed, and here is our finished product as it stands at the moment, right now, after what we did. So it's looking quite nice. On there, there's a nice finish. That's your OG pattern that we said about, and it goes all the way around on all 4 sides now. Yeah, I've got this clamped into place, and as you can see, what's happened during the being routed and everything and being messed about a bit and marked up, it's obviously the old wood's got a little bit marked on that again. So what we'll do, we're going to give it a quick sanding down again, and we've also got our 4 marks, you can just about see them, where we're going to put the actual hooks that are going to go on it. Okay, so now being routed, we're going to give it a quick sand over the 120 again, the orbital sander, as we did before, and it will be good to go. So clamps in place as before, ladies and gentlemen. Get in there. Just before we do that, I'm going to remark all these 4 marks of where the hooks are going to go, because basically if we keep sanding they'll weld the marks out, and I don't want to have to remeasure them all again, so we'll just put some very heavy marks on there, because we'll take some of it off. Alright, there we go. Clamps to the other side. You can do this end nicely as well. Just stick one on there. Get on there. Pay attention to these 2 holes as well. Really nice and flat, like you see. Sand it down. Okay. These 2 holes are actually filled with actual wood and PVA glue, so I cut little bits of dowel and for very small holes you can use matches with a PVA glue, a few blobs of PVA glue on it. That's a good little tip for you. And then basically you knock them in with your carpenter's mallet, get them down, and then you chisel them off afterwards. You're left with a nice flat fill, which means you can put another screw into that, whereas there's a hole before. It won't take another screw most of the time, you see, and the screw won't be a proper tight fit. So there's another little tip for you. And one of these holes, there's 2 of these that I filled when I strategically put, thinking ahead before when I drilled through it into the MDF, I marked it exactly where I'm intending to put one of the coat hooks. So we've got our coat hooks, or hangers, whatever you call them. 4 of them, all 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully said finished item, or if you're French, ins die 3 Witz. Don't do German. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah oui, c'est bon. So look, very nice. So that's hopefully you've got the finished product. Okay, so that grain, now we've sanded it, you can see the grain's very nice, come out better. Take them off so you can see what we're working with. Okay, and now a little bit of magic. What a lot of people don't know, who actually practice even DIY at home, carpentry at home, a bit of a tradesman's secret. Well, a lot of people know about it, but I do speak to people and they often don't know. If you've got especially softwood, you've got a nice piece of pine like this, or if you can do it with any wood with a nice grain. If you want to bring the grain out even more, a little bit of magic. It's called white spirit. Okay, so that's just your normal decorator's white spirit. And what we'll do, get our cloth, put some of that on, and we'll do as so. Just like briefly. Let's put that back up there a second. Put the camera up there. Just a little cloth full, not too much, but just enough to. What this does, this actually cleans the wood. Okay, and it'll bring out the grain even nicer. And go right round. I've sanded all the OG pattern that we did as well, and the sides and what have you. So we'll put it all the way round. Obviously, you don't need to do the back, as we say. This isn't waterproof in it or anything. This is cleaning the wood ready for our varnish or stain. I'm using an all-in-one stain, wood stain and varnish. Okay. Get away, fly. I'll drown you in it. So basically, there we go. And that's now, just leave that, that'll sort of basically evaporates off it. Soaks in and evaporates. So basically, and you can see the difference there quickly. I'll show you that. The difference from before, hopefully you can capture on the camera, I don't know what quality it is. You can see it's brought the grain out even more, yeah? So compared to before, some even a nicer finish. Looks much nicer when it's done and you've got your coats of varnish on it and things. Okay, so you can hopefully see that it's even more detailed and clear and looks a nicer piece of wood even. Okay, nice. Coming up soon, a bit more. Okay, ladies and gents, hello. Okay, so we've gone down with the white spirit, we've glazed it over with that. It's now evaporating. What I'm going to do just before we varnish it, I'm actually just going to make sure we've re-drilled the actual fixing holes, the two holes that fix it on the wall that it will be fixed with. So we have our drill with countersink bit fitted. This is an all-in-one pilot drill and countersink piece fitted as well. So you basically, it's really quite clever actually. So you go into the wall, into the wood basically with your 3mm countersink pilot. Those of you who don't know what a pilot hole is, it's a small, very small, tiny hole, basically 2-3mm wide, which you put through before you put a bigger drill bit through. So it guides the larger drill bit when you go through it with the bigger one second time. So what we'll do, and this has got the countersink attached to it, and most of you know what that is, but a countersink basically sinks, when the screw goes in, it sinks just below the surface of the wood and lays a nice neat finish, so they say. So here we go, so we go through that. I'm just going to make sure these are good, and then we're there. We'll just get a bit of sandpaper, clean those out. That's actually lifted the wood slightly, not good. But what I'll do here, I'll repair this with PVA. So repair this piece with this bit. You can see it, it's the camera. There's a bit of wood that's sharpened up there, it's lifted up, which was not the idea. It's because I've done it twice and it's messing about now. So basically, I'll clear that before we paint it. PVA it down, press it together for an hour or two with a clamp, and then we'll be ready for varnishing. Okay. What the?